Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass continues with our Lady 6 Maya playthrough. We are off to a relatively slow start, but we're working to start to establish some things. I feel like some changes might be in order here. One thing I'm thinking is that we kind of probably should get our government plaza built so that we can actually get quick use of I want the government plaza combined with the settler bonus so that we can make our settlers faster. And then also our cities can have a free builder when they arrive. So that's what I think I want to do right now. We could put this up here so that we'd get a bonus on this campus when it's made. I think that's what I might do. Although I could drop it up here and then hope for some stuff in the region as well. Because we couldn't put something here, but we could get some more stuff for the capital right around it. A spot like right up here would also lend the benefit that we're talking about there, but would potentially give us more room for other things to go in. So let's move the settler back. Let me actually just go ahead and remove the settler from production right now. And we need you to get a builder. So one thing we desperately need is like builders in the region, because we don't get normal housing bonuses. So I think the city that's size 2 up there is probably at max right now. Yeah, it's a 2 of 2 housing. So we need this place to get more stuff going on there as well. Can we trade this? All right, we can make a deal with Poland for some more money. We have to be leveraging our money right now, I think is the most important thing. So we need to be turning that money into buildings, into workers, into establishing ourselves quickly.
A physician without a
because we're getting 41 per turn. That's a pretty good amount right now. We should be able to turn that into some catch up, basically. Let me see where iron is, because obviously that is important to us as well. At some point, we will definitely want to have iron available to us. Okay, so you gotta go in here. Plus, we need that to be able to knock this this jungle down so that we can put our campus there. Because that is something we're looking to do as well. Yeah, so it's a slow start, but it's I think there's potential in our region. We just have to break through the the slower part, the sadder part, and get to the good yields over time.
Bravery is being the only one.
But I do believe we can accomplish that in my heart of hearts. At the government plaza, we gotta get you going, brother. We have 199. Can we... A builder would cost 230, a settler's 560. Granary, however, is 260. That's like 2 turns away. We could work with that, I think. Let me get... the faster we get feudalism, the better, I feel like. There's also this whole... So recorded history is going to help us play catch-up. Feudalism is going to help us establish ourselves better. So we need kind of both of those on deck. But recorded history is going to help us play the science catch-up game faster. Their offer is horses. No. I don't need horses. Times 20. I mean, I do need horses. I don't need them like that. I don't need them in this manner. Pericles, sir. It's good to meet you. This is going to slow down my ability to get that granary, but let me hook you up. And then here's some honey. What do you think about that? 1 term? No. Actually, You know what? I will give you that deal. Because we slowed ourselves down just to speed us up. Let me go ahead and hook you up with the granary you so desperately need. Your housing situation is now 5, so this kind of changes things for us. That's good. And we do have other stuff to trade. Let me hook Mansa Musa up with maybe some cocoa. Mansa Musa, I'll take it. Lautaro, are you interested in some cocoa? 4 per turn? Would you be more interested in furs? No. Philip, what about you? Aha. Philip's pleased with that type of deal. All right, we can work. We can deal. We can wheel and or deal. Maybe a mixture of all of that. The Maya completes the world's first circumnavigation. We get a lowercase t for some reason. They don't respect us. Firaxis does not respect us. They gave us the lowercase t at the beginning. I see how it is. We deserve the uppercase T. And they won't give it to us. Okay, we need Ancestral Hall. This is going to take us a little bit, but this is what we desperately need. And then we could purchase a Soothsayer. It's not yet time, but I'm going to get that Soothsayer out there. And we're playing that catch-up game. There's 2 options I see right here. There's Pingala for more yields from things, more science and culture, and then there's Liang for extra charges. Those are the 2 choices I'm thinking right now, and I'm leaning towards that Pingala fella. He's a good fella. He's gonna get us a tremendous amount of support over time. Okay, well. We have circumnavigated the globe. That kind of changes how our dudes can path around. We don't need to...
I'm also interested.
Trying to exclusively go east or west with them, which is good. So what are some things we could do with our Soothsayer? We have one chance for a disaster. We could burn some trees, and I don't know how much that would impact. They do grow back, right? It would obviously impact our yields around here, potentially. It might also nuke some of our population briefly. But if we can make these trees give us better yields overall, I think it's potentially worth it. So we're going to play a deadly game over here. A deadly game with our Soothsayer, and we're going to set our own trees on fire. I'm willing to take a temporary setback for hopefully long-term bonuses, you know. If it doesn't play out like that, you know, it is what it is. But I'm hoping that that what we'll see is some additional yields throughout time. A mega colossal eruption has happened. So that's good. That gives us more stuff to work with down here. It did screw up our... it screwed up our ability to get faith in the region, though, and that kind of sucks, actually. It nuked some trees and ruined things. The trees do come back from setting the forest fire, though. That much is clear. We've seen them all be restored previously. So that's what I'm hoping happens, at least. I can't guarantee it. You seem like you're gonna do fine over here, but there are 2 warriors with you now. So it's hard to be certain. Alright, you could use a granary. Here goes nothing. Alright, we lost some population, but we have fertilized tiles. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I'm hoping for good things. Hoping for great things. Not just good. Ooh, he's hurting. The forest fire. Oh! Oh, it's spreading. That is a wildfire if I have ever seen it. I have caused a little bit of an incident here. Alright, let's have him send himself back. We do have a volcano to sacrifice lads to. So that's good. That got us some era score as well. We're up to 27. We need 33 plus for a heroic age, and we still haven't built our special unit, so I think that we are in good shape. Let me go ahead and work on our special boy. And then we're gonna need some warriors probably to sacrifice once that becomes a thing we need to do. I feel like it should be happening already, or maybe soon. Where's my soothsayer event? Oh god, the forest fires. Oh no, what has he done? Aha! Appease the gods has arrived. Okay, so we definitely need to be appeasing the gods. I'm gonna just buy... I think warriors are gonna be the biggest bang for the buck. At 160 for 20 melee strength. I think we can deal with that. So... yes, we will set that up for us indeed. All right, so let's see if this makes a difference for us. We're gonna see if the game takes this into account. We're at 3 of 6 housing in Koba, and I'm gonna take Mohenjo-Daro. It's still 3 of 6. Okay, so I don't think it gave us anything. I was guessing it wasn't going to, but if it did, it would be a tremendous boon for us. You didn't get a bonus, right? You're still at 1 of 2. Yeah. Oh well. You know, it was worth a try. The experiment was a failure. I didn't expect the experiment to succeed, but now we know.
You have proved a reliable partner in resolving international conflict. Canada commends you.
I commend you as well, sir. It's just right back at you, brother. That's all there is to it, man. When world conflict is involved, I always count on you, Canada. I count on you tremendously for this. Alright, get sacrificed. And then we're gonna get you sacrificed. we can be sacrificing the heck out of some units in here, so. Once every 4 turns we could buy a new guy with straight cash. Cause we're flush. We're flush with cash. So that is pretty good. Alright. We need our trees to grow back so that we continue to get our faith. Because right now we've kind of crippled that. Let's go trade with Poland for some money, some science, and some faith. I'm down. Appeasing the gods. No one is keeping up with us in this god appeasement. We're legends. Legends of appeasing the gods. Wilfred, let's be legends together, sir. I know you're capable of it. There's got to be like a camp around here somewhere. Ooh, I don't really want to deal with 2 warriors against 1 scout. It's not a great exchange to have to worry about. Ironworking could come in handy for us, obviously. Water mills. I think water mills can be handy, but how many cities do we even have on a river? We just have our capital right now. Let's go for ironworking. Alright, we're in a good spot. We don't need to be just constantly spending our money on it. We have the lead right now. And that's, I mean, that's a good place to be, having the lead. What do you want to do, my brother? Let's go add some building to Koba to help him out. Soothsayer, you've done an excellent job over here. I'm going to put you to sleep. Pericles, just... I don't want to deal with your lip, man. That's not why I get in here and play the game, to deal with Pericles' lip. I don't want this attitude. Alright, the fire has ended. It had to, you know, it had a large hit here, so we should be getting a lot of extra gains in our territory. This seems like a good... It seemed like a good move, although our population did take quite the negative hit there in the process. Oh wait, we'll go get this furs for our capital. Excuse me, sir, you do not need to be moving this settler towards my territory. That is incursion and it's unacceptable. You're dead, Canada Scout. I'm sorry to say, but you have been defeated. Let me go ahead and just run you the heck away. We need more cities. What can be done about all of this? Every turn you got to check how appeasing the gods is going. Oh, Canada's they're approaching us. So we're gonna go ahead and buy one more warrior to make sure we stay ahead of the game. Pew and Mapu has moved the line closer to us. I'm not a fan, but you know, it is what it is. Sacrifice the adjacent unit. So we've got the lead by, I think, like 32 points after that one. So if they sacrifice another heavy chariot, which is what they sacrificed before, we should be fine. Yeah, we're up by more than a heavy chariot. So that's a good spot for us. We could get a +2 observatory. Our science game is at 15 right now. We need this observatory to get put into place as well, which they'll be able to do in a turn. But we also need to get that expansion going. Oh, Warsaw. Warszawa. What are you doing down here? I don't like it. I don't like what's happening. Okay, we'll put an observatory right there. Our science game has got to be established. We need our settler game as well.
The Lord made his...
There's too many things I need right now and not enough ways to accomplish it for us, unfortunately. Appeasing the gods is working. Let's take this. We are definitely going to hit a royal cage. So that's good news. We're 1 point away as it stands. The trees have grown back. This area is looking nice. Let's go ahead and give you researcher first. And I don't know who's going to be our main threat, but I'm going to put you over at Palanque. I need this. I definitely need this to go in, and then we need you to get back into this whole settler mentality. Delaying the expansion there it's sad, but I'm thinking that we'll be okay. It's just gonna, it's slowing our game down a little bit right now. I know there's like a billion barbarians down there. You just go on alert because there's nothing for you to do in here. I guess we could try to get open borders and just send you on auto explore or something.
Sometimes the wheel.
Open borders. Alright, now we'll put you on auto explore. You found Rapa Nui. Friendship has expired. Alright, so we're friends with all sorts of people right now. That's good for us because we're very weak at the present moment. I don't want to put ourselves at risk. But since we are friends with so many people, we probably can try to boost for some things to just leverage our future more. So getting access to universities quick at the cost of military. That'll help us get a pace for the future, I think. Dude, I say we're gonna hit that that next thing, but I'm not actually positive. Build a quarry, build ancient walls, 3 different districts, found a city on a coast. There's plenty of ways for us to hit an era score. Build 3 mines. How are we looking on Appease the Gods, by the way? We're good to go. A quarry. We could build a quarry. And then that'll guarantee us the thing. We could also buy a swordsman. And that'll get us Sarah score. Let me buy a swordsman. You know what? Never mind. Let's do the quarry. The quarry is more of a boost to our game, I feel like. We can get one from getting a quarry, right? Yeah, masonry. Lautaro, we need you to continue to be friends with us because we're about to go into a heroic age, and I know how you hate that. I know how much that drives you insane. I don't want to give you reason to come stomp on poor us when you get a +10 bonus. I don't want you having that +10 bonus against us, brother. I'm sorry to say. I am okay with you having the bonus, I suppose. I just don't want you to be able to utilize it. Okay, let's get a builder. Pingala. Give me culture. And there we go. We've hit our heroic age. Thank you for that. We need more than 3 cities. We're working on it, but we need more than 3. Are we going to be able to build guys with faith when we hit monumentality because of the heroic age? We might be able to get like maybe 1 out of it. But it seems like that's probably not going to be a huge play for us. What do we want to do now? So farms next to these do give them benefit as well. But I think 1 farm is not going to be enough to push it to +5. Although it is next to our capital. I mean, it is next to the city center, so that's also a half. So a farm there probably does provide us
man on a horse is
the benefits we desire. We hit gold, so we get a soothsayer, and now our sooths also get a promotion. +1 charge, +2 movement. Okay, so it's not the good one, but that's okay. We now have a couple soothsayers sitting around, but you really want that promotion, the one that gives you the +5 in the region. So it didn't upgrade our adjacency bonus by putting that farm down. I was really hoping it might. That is not my offer to you, sir. No. Philip, I thought you were asking for a crap deal, and apparently that's all you really cared about, was trying to get the upper hand on me. And I will not allow such a thing to occur. So our capital, 4 of 8. Can we get some... We could chop this and get some farmage maybe next to it. And then if we get a farm up here, it'd be even more for that bad boy. You guys just chill for now. I don't need you causing trouble at the present moment. Alright, the swordsman is a tough deal, but if we make him attack across the water, it gives us a slight edge. So, fortify. Alright, we're coming down here. I'm thinking I'm going to drop right on this spot. I think that's the place to be for you. And then we're going to work on another bad boy in the region. Do we want to just purchase a library? I think we probably do. We have to leverage this money as best as possible. And making sure that we're catching up in all aspects of the game right now is huge. He's fine so far. I don't think he lasts another attack against this man, though, is the problem. Presently, I think he will die from one more hit, even across the river. Let me go ahead and get another settler as well. I'll help my capital out a little bit. We got to do some expansion. So farming around here would help this one as well. And it would help Koba a little bit. What do you need here? Let's send you up there to do what I was saying. And I guess let's get your monument, because our culture game is not great either. I don't know, I'm worried about that warrior. I don't know if he can, even if he's in the woods, getting attacked across the river.
People cannot find.
I think it's pushing it too far. I could always give him the +5 bonus versus barbarians temporarily. That could come in handy, I'm sure. Okay, you gotta get an observatory right here. And let me go ahead and purchase these tiles for you. So how do we want to approach this? A farm here, and then improving these along the way. Yeah, we can live with that. We need you to get more more settlers, my dude. This spot is, I mean, we'll probably drop a settler there at some point, but it's kind of junk for us. Is there a chance of us getting Petra? I'm sending them out here to the extent of this territory and hoping that we can get that into a Petra city. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but it's potentially worth a shot. Let me go ahead and just up our... Let me up our... I'm not going to be able to get the Moai, so let's just go and build this. But yeah, I want to get Petra if possible. We are working towards mathematics. We do have the option of making a holy site. We don't have any +3s around here. You can't get one, and you can't get one. So you'd be the only one that could get it, and it'd be a +2 right now. I think I'll hold off on that one, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be super useful. We're getting 9.6 faith per turn. I just agreed to not settle near her, which should be fine for us. For a while, at least. I don't think we'll have a problem there. Okay, so we're in a heroic age. Greece is in a heroic, or in a golden age, and Lautero's in a golden age, and then Jadviga's only in a dark age, so I don't know. We could annoy her and break our promise by settling closer to her. I don't know if we could get any gains from that, but we get to choose 2 of these things: Monumentality, Pen, Brush, and Void, and Free Inquiry. We're leaving Exodus of the Evangelists on the table. So we're going to get what? Commercial hubs and harbors get science as well. We don't have any right now. Each city receives 1 culture for each specialty district. That'll get us a little bonus. And then obviously buying things with faith and cheaper faith and gold purchases. That's incredible. 280 for a settler. That's not too bad. I'm going to probably turn this guy into a swordsman and send him back down because I'm getting kind of annoyed at the situation with those barbarians at the bottom. And then if we farm this, we'll get more science out of it. So we can do that next turn. We're starting to take off. And we still don't have... Oh, I should change. I think we did learn how to make it, but I need to drop in the bonus adjacencies for campuses. I haven't done that. So that'll help us out a lot, and I need to get it in place. So I'm going to spend a couple points for the trade route, hopefully. And let's do a couple points for scientists. And see how that turns out. No points for scientists. That sucks. And then we do get the extra trade route, which is nice. And honestly, I think we could just buy the trade route with faith. Never. Let's buy it with gold. Gold is an easier situation for us to deal with. We're getting a lot of it right now. So we'll use the faith for things that are harder to acquire for us. I realized that I think I was on that tile and didn't upgrade it. So that's my bad. That's my bad indeed. So once we get defensive tactics in place, we'll want to switch to having natural philosophy, which we picked up and I forgot to switch over to. And that's going to be a big boon for our science, because that's going to double all our adjacencies, which are, our adjacencies are already pretty high. Mansa Musa, you can deserve some support for dealing with the natural disasters you've suffered. The world agrees. I don't know if we care to try to like accomplish anything in that path right now. And I'm not looking to attack Jadviga in the near future. I'm still looking to continue to establish myself, unfortunately. Now would be a decent time to start to maybe grab some of her territory, except we don't have the resources set up to do such a thing. So, I guess that means it's not the time to try to do it. I guess that's what that means. So this is at +3. We could chop this jungle out of here and then put a farm down instead. We don't have the charges for it, though. We could chop this out and also put a farm. Oh, no, you can't put a farm there yet. That is a hill. Let's go drop a mine down. It's not going to negatively impact us at the moment. I'm just going to set him to auto-explore because I don't care to deal with him at the moment. Is that everybody then? Have we met everybody? I think we have. Let me go ahead and make sure you send a delegation, and then let's keep up our... Since you're a new friend, I'm going to hook you up with a deal on those furs. I could have found a better deal for the furs, I'm sure. But you get the benefit of the doubt right now. You and me, we're good friends, Mansamusa. That's all I have to say right now. I respect you a lot, my friend. We have a lot of future together. Let me make sure that we're dealing with it all appropriately. 8 gold per turn from Lautaro to us. That's incredible. Okay, you get turned into a swordsman. We're gonna have you heal up over here. You know, here's some iron for you. I don't know what you're doing up there, but you're far enough away from me that I don't care if you go to
defense.
If you get some sort of military unit to attack one of your neighbors. It doesn't affect me much. So I think we drop urban planning and we put in natural philosophy, and we call ourselves done here. Ooh, 55 science per turn. That's a good one. That's a good one indeed. Hul'che. So getting some extra trade routes would be good. I think we want to do that. I'm trying to think of like the future of an industrial zone in the region. And where we might want to put it if we were to make it. But you know what? Let's just let's go out on a limb and say we can put our commercial hub just here. And be probably happy with that. Alright, you're going to get your grants for your bonus great people, and then we're done upgrading Pingala for a while. Alright, the furthest reaches of our empire to the west. It desperately needs something like Petra to be able to succeed. But I'm not too concerned with it. I think we have opportunities out here to figure it out. And if not, you know, whatever. It's still going to be an extra observatory and whatnot for the Empire, which is good. Let's get you out of here. Don't need to be dealing with the barbarian villainy. You're not equipped. You're equipped for exploration and exploration alone, sir. We've almost expanded to cover our territory. How much is it for a settler in faith? It's 280, and then it's 560 gold. We definitely want to drop something up here. If we dropped it like right here, then we could put the campus there, get pretty decent bonuses, and then also be far enough away to get we could get another city over here if we dropped it here. So I'm gonna just, let's place that map tack. We want something here. Where's our city symbol? City center. And then we're looking at another one like here in this tile. Coastal city. Right over yonder. And that'll with the dropping in of somebody over here, that'll finish out everything that's within 6 tiles of our territory. It's coming along. We've got some problems, but you know, we're starting to work them out. The science thing. Let's take a look at where we are on the charts compared to everybody, because I feel like we've made a lot of good gains here, but there's a long way to go. We're at 55 science per turn. Poland's at 53. The Mapuche are at 69. 50 for Canada. 49 for Greece. 44 for Spain. 32 for Mali. 50 for the Khmer. So there was one ahead of us, and it was the Mapuche. Is that right? That looks to be correct. So the science thing, we have closed the gap. And we still have more coming in. You know, we've got this observatory coming in. We have buildings that can go in. So our science gains are looking very, very nice. 30.5 culture per turn. Mapuche's at 60. 49 for Canada. 60 for Poland. 51 for Spain. 47 for the Khmer. 61 for Greece. And 40 for Mali. So that's somewhere, you know, where we could definitely do with some more output. Because we have Pingala here, I imagine that this would be a good spot for us to drop a theater somewhere. Perhaps right here. Let's mark this as like a theater spot for us. Because we want to try to double up on Pingala's bonuses. That's a government plaza theater. So I'm thinking a theater there for Koba. And that'll do us some good, I'm sure. We've got 2 settlers in motion. So that'll cover these 2 cities. And then we want one more settler to come down here. We're getting there. We're starting to close the gap. We're starting to fill in the holes in our empire. And really establish ourselves. Score-wise, where are we at? 171. We're still at the bottom. Lautro's at the top with 353. So yeah, we made a lot of gains. We didn't check the score in the previous video. But yeah, 171 puts us at the bottom. Our neighbors, Lautaro and Jadwiga, have the highest scores. So once we feel more confident in our science output, enough to go get some military stuff, we can look at maybe tackling one or both of these neighbors to try to get some gains here. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.